Yes. Uh-huh. And it is 2:52. 2:52. Looks like I won't be able to put this on the YouTube until I get back from dinner. Yes. Sometimes life works out in a way that you just don't have the availability of managing your time the way that you want to. I myself am a little frustrated because I sent some emails today. Yes. And I had a lot of time to do some research. Now, this substance known as human nutrient, yes, there's an abundance of it. So, the problem is it does absorb solar radiation, yes, and I think we could get 20 times the magnification of the solar radiation of the sun so that the potential energy of it incinerating, yes, would produce a substance similar to coal, yes, but it probably is consumed too fast, even though it's effective in its current state. Yes, it is. But I noticed that it's a concrete jungle out there. Poop. And there's a lot of concrete. Yes, there is. And it's really been bothering me about how to get rid of it. Now, I did a lot of research, so it'll probably go really fast today. Yes. My concern was how do you make cement? Let's say you have a steam generator. Yes. See, I looked up cement and, oh, look it. I found a lawyer protects and preserves the rights and freedoms of clients. A lawyer also offers advice on legal matters and represents clients in the courts of law. Yes, yes, I do. I'll probably talk to you about the lawyers when I get done right now. Because I'll tell you something. Cement uses a heating process. Yes, it does. And as much as you might not think of its importance, I noticed that there's a lot of it. Yes. In fact, China produces half the cement of the world. Poop. And how are the Chinese? No. As much as I mentioned that $1 trillion lawsuit, pooch, I'm being obstructed right now. Now, I was doing some research on this cement. Yes. Cement is what is used to make concrete. Oh. And everywhere I walk, we have a lot of it. Oh. The question is, if I was to add, see, here, this is a tremendous part, 2,600 to 3,000 degrees Fahrenheit. Yes. You could almost put a kiln for cement inside the steam generator. Yes, you could. Just the 3,000 degrees steam. Yes. It would heat the kiln while at the same time not really cooling the steam that much. Now, after the raw materials have been ground, they are fed into a kiln, a huge cylindrical furnace made of steel and lined with fire bricks. Now, when you have 3,000 degrees steam, yes, and you have an effective water wheel, yes, you do. It looks to me that the ground raw materials are fed into a higher end and slowly slides toward the lower end of the kiln, resulting in 4 hours for materials travel through the kiln. Now, they've been using oil, gas, or powdered coal. Now, when I was reading about powdered coal, yes, that's like taking coal out of the ground that has a type of, it's like a carbon in its rock form, yes, and grinding it into a powder. If you think of human nutrition, it's it doesn't take a lot to grind that human nutrient into a powder. No, it doesn't. No. Now I know a lot of you say, "Well, it's really solid," but really it isn't. When it gets to be a biomass, it's really a powder type substance. Now this produces a flame. Well, is there any reason why you can't produce cement using steam at 3,000 degrees now? Because the whole now the heat changes the materials into a substance called clinker in pieces the size of marbles. Now, if I put a cement kiln inside of a steam generator, so the pressurized steam was to hit the kiln,